Hey folks, welcome to Guitar Daily. It's Nick Granville, coming to you from Wellington, New Zealand. So I thought I'd have another go at that tune. That was Love Philosophy, the Jamiroquai tune. I recorded it yesterday as a little vamp at the beginning of that funk video lesson thing that I did, and made a hot mess of it, right? But it's one of those things that I don't often have time to sort of redo the stuff, I've got to quickly get it done. What I was hearing here is not what was going through to be recorded, and there was a loop happening, and so it was like doubled up but slightly out of time with it, and I was just like, man, but I had to roll with it. So there you go. So there's another take on Love Philosophy. So today I thought I'd talk about the redsound FRFR that's just arrived. It's a really interesting thing, little 8-inch speaker. I'll show you. So here you have it, redsound. This thing is quality, right? It feels quality. Everything about it feels solid and sturdy. It's an 8-inch speaker. This was sent to me by the legend himself, Andrew Farnham at Independent Music in Australia. So sent it out to check out. So yeah, I thought I'd give my opinion on it. Who I think it's going to suit, because it's not going to suit everyone, but it's going to suit some people for sure. So, single 8-inch speaker and a tweeter type thing, has a combi input, so you can jack or XLR in, has an output, I think that's what it says, pre-out, gain control. It's 400 watts, so should be plenty. For me, if it gets any louder than that, I don't really want to do the gig anymore. Like you know what I mean? Like it's, sure, I want clean headroom, that's a different thing. But when gigs start getting too ridiculously loud, it's like, man, I'm getting too old for that. Anyway, on-off switch, power. I'm not sure exactly what link's for. I guess to link out to another one, but you probably want that. Now, this is one of the coolest features of this, and I wish they did this on all. They've got a gain control here on the pre-out, right? So you can actually set what's going to go out to, say, another FRFR, whatever. Often that output is controlled by the main volume. So everything about this feels premium quality. Even this little metal bit, which these things break sometimes, doesn't feel like it's ever going to go. A clip light. I mean, it's pretty simple, really. It isn't light, but it's light enough. It's really designed to be a wedge. If you have a look, it's got some feet here, but it's also got some feet down on the bottom too. So you can run it in this orientation, which with the logo on the side may or may not bother you, or you can put it like a wedge, which is probably how I'm going to use it if I do use it. I actually haven't used this on a gig yet. I've been doing We Will Rock You, the show, and the thing with that is there's no amps. Not loud amps on stage, that's the gig. So I've been running direct to the front of house, and that's that. So, and we had a month of that, so I didn't have time to, there was no gigs, I didn't do other gigs. But I'm going to try check this out on a couple of gigs soon, so we'll see how it goes. I could see this being really useful for people that like a floor wedge design. That's really what it's designed to do. I'll show you a few sounds now, but it's kind of, keep in mind it's hard to show you this stuff because you're not in the room. I've got a microphone just here out of view, and that's what I'll use to pick it up, but it's not the same as being in the room. Just remember that. What I would say, to me, is I think it looks striking. I think it's solid. I think it's plenty powerful enough. I think it's quite a bright unit. To me, it doesn't sound like a guitar cab. It sounds more like studio monitors. So if you're looking for a real hi-fi studio monitor type experience live, this is the way to go. If you want something that's more like a guitar cab, then the Fender FRs are the way to go. Very different kind of things, different formats, or both. You know, that'd be kind of cool, right? And that's actually what I'm probably going to do on the gig this weekend. I'll take the Fender FR and have it behind me, and I think I'll have this in front of me coming this way. So I got it from both ways, because this band can get relatively loud. But you know, the thing is, if you have more speakers and more direction, you actually need less volume, because what happens is you can hear yourself better, so you don't need volume. Anyway, I'll show you some sounds. This is just as I said, just my mic picking it up, and should give you an idea. I'll set the volume to about 5. It's just coming out of the Fractal FM9. Simple. At the helm today is the Paul Reed Smith Custom 22 through Soapbar. I'm just about to get some new pickups in, so I'm kind of giving it a bit of a run at the moment. Right, so this is just the sound in the room. So yeah, as I mentioned, it's kind of hard to show this stuff because you're just hearing it via a mic in the room. It's never going to sound how it sounds to me. But hopefully it gives you an idea at least of what this thing is, a quick look at it if you will. Who do I think it's going to suit? I think it's going to suit people who like a hi-fi sound, like a studio monitor sound, and want a monitor coming straight up at them. Yeah, so if that's you, then this is the way to go. They're super quality. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.